Hello, hello, hello. No, not a box opening stream tonight. Tonight, it's mail call. I think we'll be doing one, if not two, openings next week. We'll see. My Rosetta box is up in the air, but we will be doing at least some Pokemon next week. I got a stack of packs for Scarlet and Violet, 151. So we'll be opening those up, at least 24. I'm hoping to get some more in this weekend. And that's really it. And then, of course, Friday we'll be back, riled up with Andrew. On Friday at 7, all streams at 7 o'clock EST. The schedule goes up on the socials. I'm trying to do the whole week ahead of time, so look for that on maybe Saturday, Sunday. Those go out on the weekend. Today, we're gonna go. Oops, actually, I don't need those cards open. Actually, just remove that whole thing. Today, we are doing. Well, no surprises, no luck needed today, right? Well, this is a fantastic Matt, just mail call. So I've had my last 2 months of comics from Things from Another World in. We'll look at those, and then I've got the last week or so of cards in here. So we'll go through what showed up. So it'll probably be a shorter stream, nothing too crazy. Just talk shop a little. We'll look at what's in, do some sorting, and that's really it. So let's take a look. We'll start with the comics. Comics are already bagged and boarded, or should be, so I don't actually have to do too much. We're just gonna look, and then later, I think I showed you guys the program I use. They're partially open already, so I don't like dox myself. Not that, oh well, there we go. Okay. Not that that isn't entirely possible anyways, but take a couple steps of precaution here. What was I getting at? Oh, the website I use is, it's just called like Collectors. It's done through, I pay for the comics subscription. Well worth it. I think I pay like $30-40 a year. I track it. I use it for my insurance every year. I'm supposed to, I should export it every 3 months and set it off. Maybe I'll get better about that, especially now that I've accumulated so many extra collections over the past couple months. I love garage sale season. All right, let's see. Well, that's not the warning I want to see for stream initially. But that's cool. I guess we won't be looking into that comic too much. Why do I have a Wolverine comic? Marvel Red Band. Never even heard of Marvel Red Band. That must be new. Interesting. Maybe I added it and then just totally blanked on it. Sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll go through. There we go. There's my free ad for thingsfromanotherworld.com. Beautifully bagged and boarded. So I'll pick out some comics, add them to the list. So I've got Sweetie, Candy Vigilante. Haven't actually read them yet, but oh gosh, that is way too reflective. Let's try. Ooh. Why is it so bad? I really need to get some, hey, that'll be my next investment, is gonna be, oh my gosh, I'm gonna blank on the word for it. But they're covered diffusers. I need to get some diffusers for my panel lights. All right, well, That's fine. Yeah, so I'm guessing it's gonna be extra gory. I really don't know what else they're gonna be doing with Wolverine to make it a red band. It looks like it came in a poly bag. Actually, maybe that's why. I think I have a rule for anything in a poly bag to get sent to me. So these are the candy covers. Candy number 4, volume 2. What is nice is if they'll send you all of the variants that they have. I mean, not nice if you're looking to save money and just looking to, read, but I like to collect. So I try to go for all the variants. We got a Sensational She-Hulk variant. A Verse Aliens variant. Interesting. Not sure if there's some larger event going on against aliens. I like that they're actually labeling the variants at the top now. I'm guessing this is the B cover. Maybe the C cover. Let's see. Oh, this is the B cover. This is the C cover. It looks like. I like that. She's looking real good. Really upset they got rid of Jen Bartel. Jen Bartel is like one of my favorite artists, but she's been pretty fed up with Marvel. Understandably, they've been taking a lot of people's designs, their artwork, and then putting it into video games and stuff without paying them, which, technically they don't have to, but everyone does anyways. So she's like, whatever, I make enough money, I can work on any comics, I don't have to be stuck with Marvel. So she shipped off. So solid. This is the A cover. I like it. Saga is still back on. I'm really glad this is 68. I'm gonna have to preemptively pull out. I already know what the cover of Saga 69 looks like, and it is not great. Oh no, I should say it's fantastic, but I can't show it on any of these streaming sites. Let's take a look at what is this? Kill All Immortals? I think this is another one I just tossed on my list. Poison Ivy. So for DC, I really only have 3 pulls for DC, and it's going to be everyone from Gotham City Sirens. Actually, I think I just added Birds of Prey on to that, but I don't know why there's no Catwoman or Harley Quinn this month. Actually, that's really odd. But Birds of Prey. Then another Kill All Immortals cover. That's a pretty banger looking Thor. I'm guessing it's Thor. Looks like a Thor. Looks like a modern suited up Thor. Huh. Alright. So. Oh, that one actually, yeah, I like when they actually say the covers. Yeah, ever since DC jacked up their per book cost to, what was it, like $7 now? I immediately cut back on most. Ooh, actually, normally, I should have opened this up earlier, but these are the ones that dissolve in water, so you can just pour them into your sink and then run water and then right down the drain they go. So these are good. I don't feel bad. I don't know, you're gonna see there's a bit of a green strategy to my everything, really. All right, I like the paper packs. I like the good recyclable packaging. All right. Oh geez. Okay, I swear I changed this. Maybe it was after this. I keep not wanting, well, I want some trades, but I don't want all of them. How much was this? Actually, this doesn't say. Why aren't the prices on these anymore? That's weird. Okay. Let me show you what I'm yapping about. The She-Hulk Epic Collection. Now, look how thick this bad boy is here. So, let me see. What does this collect? Oh, this isn't even the modern. So this is everything from Sensational She-Hulk 51 through 60. Actually, some Doc Samson, some Incredible Hulk, Thing and She-Hulk, The Long Night, and Marvel Comics Presents, and Incredible Hulk. This is volume 6. This is actually good reading material. I'm gonna love this. I'm sure it was not cheap though. Oh, $45. I need to keep. Oh well, my spending needs. Oh, phew. This is 2 months ago. 67. Oh, next month mail call will not include my monthly comics, or I might go through them a little first. Ooh. Okay. Saga, always a beautiful staple. Brian K. Vaughan, one of my favorite authors. Runaways is one of my favorite series. He started and did amazing things with that. And then, of course, the wonderful art of Fiona Staples. Those of you who are more on the magic side of things, actually, I talked about Jen Bartel as well. Both Jen Bartel and Fiona Staples have their own secret layers, actually. So I would highly recommend taking a look at Fiona Staples. Let me make sure I forgot to put up the kicks check. All right, so what else we got? Per Evil. Talking about authors I love, Mirka Andolfo. So I do a lot of. I have entire long boxes filled with just Mirka's books, and I really love her art style. Per Evil is a strange book. You may know her more from Sweet Paprika, or Blue Blood, or Unsacred. Unsacred is actually the series that got me into Mirka Andolfo, and her art is beautiful. I highly recommend looking into it. Sweet Paprika is a series that I'm actually trying to collect every single cover of, and so far I think I'm up. So there's 12 books, right? You're like, oh, that'll be easy to collect all the covers of. 117 variants across 12 books. So, needless to say, which way we're going? It's been a journey to get all those books. So, some of those variants are like only 500 of printed, or like 100 something. Some of them are different comic exclusives. So it has been quite a challenge, but slowly but surely I've been picking them up. So let's see, we got another Per Evil 5. Another Per Evil. So we got 3 variants. Really like that cover. I'm so used to cards. I have to like hold them up, but comics I actually got to hold it down a little. Per Evil's a solid pickup. See this kill. Oh man, I bought this series solely on covers. When I saw this #1, huge fan of this. No idea what it's about. I will probably go into it, but it's Kaplan. It's probably good. Kill All Mortals 2. Actually, this is it a connector? No, it's just the same style. So that's cool. Looking forward to that. Oh yeah, I picked up Kid. All right, so because I really should add Venom and Spawn. A lot of these. So when I pick comics to subscribe to, it's like a 50-50. What do I think is going to age well or sell well in the future? which is where we get all my Harley like that's a lot of the main inspo for the Harley Quinn books, and the Poison Ivy and the Catwoman, though I do just love their characters, so that's fine. But Kid Venom is definitely in that vein. Venom and Spawn both sell and age beautifully, I find, when it comes to, comics. So there we are. Oh, definitely can't show that cover. Whoops. Okay. Oh, let me take a peek. That series is called Gold Diggers, War Mistresses of Mars. That is definitely a hold and see how that one ages. Okay, let me see what else we got here. Okay, everything else is fine. Godzilla and Power Rangers. I think we talked about this a bit. I got some, I think it was Power Rangers versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in my collection I bought last weekend. They just have a bunch of very unique comics. I mean, I'm a big fan of Kaiju as a whole. Power Rangers, not as up into the Sentai stuff, but I figure these will age well. Godzillaverse, I think the Justice League has some of the coolest covers ever, and that actually got me moving into these ridiculous covers. Like, look at that. It's the Megazord on... Oh, yeah, is it the green Zoid on top of Godzilla? Crazy. Crazy. Okay. And I was talking about, we were missing before, Catwoman. Catwoman has some of the most beautiful covers. I don't think it quite compares to most of the Poison Ivy ones that come out, depending on who's doing covers. But recently, over the last 2 years, some of the best. I want to say this is Peach Momoko, but I always assume that anime manga-like ones are. But I think this is actually Roctalyn, who also does some really cool. She's been doing a lot of the Catwoman like anime-like covers. So, I mean, I would just put that on a poster on a wall. Big fan, like the little Batman mug and all the little. The Poison Ivy cat, the Robin cats, the Batgirl cat, Harley, and who is that supposed to be? Let me know in the comments. I don't know. Another Catwoman. Looks like she's teaming up. Pretty Gritty Kitty Committee and Tricky Gotham City. At least it's fun to say. And Birds of Prey. Cover by Leonardo Romero and Jordi Belair. I like it. Okay. That's it for the comic roll call. I'll just throw those up yonder. Now, what you guys probably actually care about are the cards. And I've got quite a... Actually, I'm not sure what came in. I've actually ordered a bunch of singles from a bunch of different types of cards. Well, this is odd. I don't recall getting Magic from Card Trader. Card Trader is the service I was telling you about where... There's like, I mean, I think there's a Canadian warehouse, there's an Italian warehouse. It's mostly based out of Italy. But if you're not in a hurry for your cards, they're almost always cheaper here than TCG Player. And how the shipping works is they send all of your cards at once, or everyone that you order from, like, because you can order from like 50 different stores. They all send to a warehouse, and then that warehouse mails the cards to you. So you're paying one shipping cost. Oh, I think these are just freebies. Okay. These are just to protect. So what is that? That's an Italian card. I think these are probably all Italian. They are an Italian company. Okay, that's cool. Worthless cards. Even a common in English I could sell for like 8 cents. Italian cards, no bueno. No one wants that. This may surprise everyone familiar with these mail calls, but these, I believe, are all Life of the Party promos. Actually, I really like that box. I'm gonna hold on to that box. Let me just see. Life of the Party. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are all Life of the Party. Oops. How did I miss? Giant garbage can over here. And for those of you who do not know, Life of the Party promo is my Stone Rain. If you ever have any, I will buy them. You just pick up, or you just send me a message on any of my socials. I buy pretty much single-handedly propping up the value of these cards at this point. I've got well over 1,000 at this point. Not that many. I believe there's only about 7,000 total. Not 7. Let me think. There was we have about 33 sent to like 22 stores. 6,000? I don't know. The long and short of it is, I have over 1% of every one of these cards ever printed at this point, working on getting to 2%. The maths on that, I'd have to pull up again. I think I sent them off to Rudy at one point. And I think the next time I go through, because I'm going to have to go and binder all of these at some point, because I've got just giant 3-inch binders. Yeah, these are all Life of the Party. So whenever I go binder them, I'll binder them maybe during a slower mail call. And I'll show you off what owning 1,000 plus of the same card looks like. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do some prep before that though, because I do think that I actually have to move on to another 3 binders. 3 inches is just not enough. Okay, that's my Life of the Party pile. I really wish they'd put these stickers on them because I can't really reuse them. That is what it is. These shipping shields came in a very interesting version. These were actually taped together. I've never seen them come in or someone mail like this. I think the idea being that when you're shipping envelopes, if they notice or if they can easily bend, depending on the type of shipping you're using, like if you're using large envelope and they can bend it easily, then they'll charge it to you as a full package. But if you can get that in there secure, taped up, then you don't have to worry about adding in extra cardboard and raising your costs. So what did I get from this? And I get to reuse these, which is all happy days. And I'll get to reuse those. Maybe. I don't know. Those are kind of stretched out. Maybe I'll reuse them for some of my orders. You can fit up to 14 pretty easily. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, okay. I know what I got in this one, I think. So I've got a bunch of... Actually, this is unlimited. Okay. This is a problem you're going to get a lot on Or wait, is Arc? Yeah, okay, so Arcane Rising and Welcome to Wrath, both when they're first edition, they actually have like they don't have the circle with the rarity. It's like a dash after the number and then the rarity type. So I ordered a bunch of, or it's supposed to be first editions, so I'm actually gonna have to track this down and get a refund. But this is a first edition Crucible card. So let's see what I didn't get anything too crazy, I don't think. Just filling out some of my first edition binder slots. Oh yeah, I forgot I didn't have. I like to collect promo copies of some of the heroes, or most of the heroes as they come out. I didn't have a Max Nitro. I thought the Max Nitro promo looked really cool, so I grabbed one of those. Oh, more Life of the Party. Can't forget the ladies. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about here. So you'll see. Ooh, let me see if I can see where it says WTR like 184-C. So that is a first edition Welcome to Wrath. And then the Unlimited has the filled in circles. And then that changes once you hit Crucible, where filled in is first edition and then hollow is unlimited. And so it's a little confusing. So some people just don't understand that. They just see filled in circle. They'll think automatically it's first edition, which I really can't blame them because that would make logical sense, but it is what it is. Yeah, so that's another. Oh yeah, wait, these are all issues. Got another. Okay, let's see. These are all crucibles. Get that riled up. This one's for you, riled up. Riled up. We'll have to, on Friday, we'll have to get some we'll have to chase some birds. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's what'll make the thumbnails, just chasing birds. Alright, Sutcliffe's research notes. Teklevassen's workshop. It does seem weird that we haven't seen Findel yet. I think we talked about that a bit, but I think this is actually what inspired me to look into it. Was when I was buying these first editions, like Crucible has Sutcliffe's research notes, and then we get Sutcliffe's head as a mentor in a Blitz deck. We got Teklevassen's workshop hinted at early. Now we've got Teklevassen. Where's Findel? Robbed. All right, we got another promo Max Nitro. We've got some more Welcome to Wrath Alpha. We got a Stroke of Foresight and a Cartilage Crush. So those will get off to the binder. So let me see. Let me separate out what's going to the binder versus what is not. Okay. I'll have to see if I can get those sent back. Alright, what else do we get? Ooh, this is actually nice. Oh, this is the Beckett shield. Yeah, when you send in cards for grading, they have to be in these style. Instead of like the top loaders, like you would think top loaders are what you'd send it in. But I believe they like these type. And then I think they just cut, if I remember correctly. They cut them out. That way they don't accidentally nick the card or something when they're taking it out. But this is, so I'm gonna hold on. I like to hold on to these just for when I send cards off for grading. But this is a Wind Chakra promo, which looks sick nasty. Gosh, I like that. It's having the same problem as, is this cold foil? I don't think so. Is it? Because cold foil, this has to be cold foil, right? Yeah. So cold foil is the bane of my existence for camera shots. I cannot for the life of me make cold foils look as cool as they do in person on, yeah, there it is. It's definitely, what a pain in the butt. But it looks awesome on the Wind Chakra. What a great promo. Alright, what else we got over here? Oh yeah, you can look at the pile that we're sorting through. Got a couple life of the parties here. Maybe that's what I need to do some more theming with life of the party. Yeah, I hate when they destroy a top loader with too much scotch tape. Okay. This is just 4 more life of the parties. Oh, that one's a little dandruff on it, but a little rough on the curve thing, but that's okay. Which means this is maybe just another 4. That tape job this is terrific. Don't do this. If you're sending cards, this is wrong. This just ruins a perfectly good reusable piece. Like, you can rip this tape off, but it'll be sticky for the rest of your life, and I'm not sitting around with Goo Gone or a big vat of soapy water and scrubbing out top loaders. Oh, 3 more. So I must count 7. Okay. Add that to the life of the party pile. It's growing. Yeah, painter's tape has to be your go-to when it comes to these types of things. And like I said, I'm going to be doing. Actually, I might actually be doing the recording tonight. Finally, for the shipping everything out. Mostly because I've got so many huge orders to send out today. People are really going hard. Flip that around. I'm gonna go. I'll just put you back in there. Hungering Demagon. 2 more ladies. Ooh, that's a rough one. Yeah, also don't just put loose cards into this. People, you need videos to teach you how to ship things. Okay, untaped, completely loose. What did we buy? Ooh, Rainbow Foil Ball Breaker. Promo. Another one. Ooh, I like the Rainbow Foil. See, here's the thing, right? Like, sometimes cold foil looks cool, but when it comes to weapons like this, I think the Rainbow Foil does it much better justice. So, another mini meat. I think I just got a bunch of those. Yeah, I think I was just going through and picking up a bunch of the old weapon promos from heavy hitters. Beautiful. And then, what is this? Oh, this is an old Ira promo. Actually, if you look, so Ira promo came out before they changed everything too, so it's also a dash P, as you can see. So that's how they used to do it before the symbols. So we have 2 flying kick promos. Okay, so okay, what do we get in this one? Got a Soup Up promo. Bittering Thorns. What is this from? This isn't a promo. Why did I get this? This is from the TCC set. It might have just been a penny. Sometimes, if you just have a card that's a penny, I'll just buy a penny card. Is Withering Thorns only in the Ira TCC deck, or did I thought they reprinted this, didn't they? Oh, it's only printed. Okay, so that's why. Sometimes I forget. This is another Ira deck, another Ira deck, another Ira deck. Oh, more high risers. Oh, it was only originally yellow and then printed in red for the Ira deck. That's cool. These were sold lightly played, which is why you see that little bit of damage on the corner. That is okay and expected. Ew, loose cards in a heavy shield isn't. Oh, good. Okay, never mind. They just weren't tight. That's a shame, but it is what it is. Actually, let me pull that tape off. Shipping shield, you will be reused. Okay. Actually, that's not bad. What did I get here? The Rock Slide Trap promo. That foiling is not great. Sorry, guys. I'll have to send a strongly worded email about that one. That's kind of lame. Got a couple of those. More Rise Up promos. Lots of Rise Up promos, and of course, more Life of the Party promos. Big on promos. I really thought promos would pop off more than they ended up popping off, but I do think that now, more and more oh, that's a good team bag. More and more people are getting into the game, so I'm hoping those old promos start to pick up in value a bit. Actually, let's just pull. Oh gosh, this is gonna be. Okay. Don't put this many cards into top layers. 3 more Rise Ups. Then we got some Predatory Streak promos. Those look wicked. Okay. Big fan of that. All right. Yeah, that looks good. Let's see. Oh, I finally got a whole bunch of them. Must have gotten a good deal. And ideally, what I'm spending on most of these cards, unless it's something I'm using to fill like a gap in a collection, is I'm usually buying up Majestics, promos, and stuff under $1. Oh, and there is our Withering Thorns promo yellow. Those trap promos are a sick pickup. They sent them out to stores when they errated them. So they used to say that all traps are only played from Arsenal. The Rainbow Foil promos are the new errata that say they can only be played from Arsenal as their own static effect. Or no, these are not. Let me see. Where did I put those traps? Where did I put those traps? Rockslide trap. There we go. Can only be played from Arsenal. Cool bit. Cool little tidbit. Thank you. Alright, let's see. What do we got in here? Another good team bag. Oh, geez. Okay. More, I don't know. I might need to dial it back a little on the Hungering Demagon promos, but they're just always so cheap. Whenever I'm buying an order and I see them, I just throw them in there. I mean, they're pretty cool looking, at least. Ooh, alright, this is the promo Parry Blade. So this is another bit when I was picking up the heavy hitter promos. It says Parry Blade, but that looks like a sword breaker, right? Oh, it has blade break. Wait, no. So if it defends, it breaks. Yeah. But it looks like, right? Is that not like those notches in the back of the Parry Blade are used for breaking swords? I'm pretty confident on that one. Oh, more rock slide traps that we were just discussing. Bunch more. Okay. Ooh. I like this full art. Like, are the extended art run into trouble promo? That's cool. Got a couple of those. Oh yeah, I didn't actually have any Part of the Mistfall promos for somehow. I don't know how. I think I was just too busy selling at that time, like growing the biz. So I had to pick these up. These are gorgeous. Look at that. I like that you can same card, but just like the way you hold the art makes it look. Ooh. Look, you can make it look. Wait, let's see. Can I do it again? Oh, yep. Yeah, look at that. Sun's coming up. Middle of the day. End of the day. I really like the foiling on this one. It works good for Sky. Second time of Chi Tide. Okay. Those are big blocks of cards coming up. We'll keep going through these little guys here. Okay, come on, get up. Oh, too much static on my fingies. Oh, more Second Tenant Chi Tide. Another Hungering Demagon. I appreciate a shipper who will throw away money on team bagging every one of their shields and then also wrapping them in paper so they have like 4 levels of protection, but totally unnecessary and you're eating into your profitability. First Tenant of Chi Tide. Also another beautiful promo. Are these all that? Yeah, it's all. It's six First Tenant of Chi Tide. Yeah. Okay. Lots of new shipping shields for my collection. Man, I buy these 1,800 at a time, and I think I'm on like my 3rd box of them. It's crazy. More Hungering Demagons. Oh yeah, I picked these up for the season. Jack-o'-lantern. I don't know why this exists, but I love it. Extended art promo. Shadow Runeblade. I mean, it's... yeah, I just don't know why it exists. Oh, it's a shadow version of Sky Fire Lanterns. Banish the top card of your deck. If it's yellow, create a rune chant token. Yeah, but who cares? I just like it seemed thematic. A cool little promo. These I hate. Well, I don't really hate, but you can't really reuse them. They're cool and convenient, right? Like, you get these nice little pull tabs here, ish. I don't know. grab them. Ooh! But that makes this a single-use pack. And that's a shame. What did I get from you? Ooh, actually, it's a little, that's a thicker one. Okay. Oh no, sorry about your viewing pleasure. Okay, so cold foil, Teklo base legs. Got a couple more second tenant and liquid cooled mayhem promo. But I really like the Teklo cold foils. See, so this is where it kind of really, where cold foil really comes into its own here. Like this type of like metal. Not always for weapons, but structural metal looks really cool on. Yeah, these will probably just live in the vault forever. I mean, some I just buy because I really like, and then that's it. They're just mine forever. Sometimes you just gotta buy a pretty card and hold on to it and look at it. This game isn't always about playing. Actually, I say, who even wants to play this game? Just collect. Buy. Let's see. Oh, these are okay. Beautiful game to collect. Mini Me X. More of these promos. This another 2 parry blades. Oh yeah, I really like these. All right, so I got the promos for the bannerets. So Banneret of Resilience, which just looks really, that's such a cool effect. Like the foiling behind him just makes him almost glow. I really like how well done that is. And then Banneret of Salvation. Change the color of his armor. I'm Iron Man. No, I'm Blue Beetle. Iron Man, Blue Beetle. Okay, anyways. The bannerets are cool promos. Alright, what else we got here? These are actually really nice team bags. I'm gonna have to look into these. They're not as thick. Like the main team bags I use, maybe these aren't team bags. Maybe these are made for graded bags. I use team bags when I have to do like 45 to 50. I think they hold up to 50 cards in a single bag. Ooh, more jack-o'-lanterns. Oh, so I see. So they work. So the blue jack-o'-lanterns are for blue cards. Yellow are for yellow. That's why. Nice. Oh yeah, another. When I was looking for filling in some back slots for heroes, I had to get the chain promo hero card. It is your boy. Wow, I guess this was mostly a promo pickup day. Have I actually gotten any of my normal Majestics? No, I don't think so. Soup Up, the blue promo. Those are always cheap. It's not like red Soup Up where they just fly out the doors. Another blue. Alright, so. I bought a bunch of cards from a guy. Now, what did I get in this one? I actually don't remember. This was a large order. These are more what I was talking about with the team bags that I like. These hold up to 50. They're really cool. And they have like they have their own stick. Alright. So Okay, here comes the Majestics for the vault. Alright, we start off with some Territorial Domain. A lot of Territorial Domain. Boast. Couple Boasts. Couple Reckless Charges. Dementual? I really don't know how you're supposed to say that. Dementual? Dimensional? Crossroads? Never buying another one, so I don't have to say it on stream. Got a whole bunch of them. Wait, how many did I get at this? 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, I remember this order. Yeah. Yeah. He had a bunch of them. I just bought like 25 of 25 Dimensional Crossroads. Hoping that pops off someday. Soul Food, which I really like this art for some reason. I don't know. It's like bad, but also that softer, old, kind of religious-y looking art that you would see. But let's see, how many Soul Foods did I get? I got a lot of Soul Foods. Okay, we're all in on Soul Food. There's 10 of them. Okay, so 3 different cards of that first 50. I've got a feeling we're gonna not have that many different ones. Attune with Cosmic Vibrations is actually one of the coolest cards visually, I think, in Mistveil. I really like that. It has some, I don't know, I read a lot of cultivation style like books and media, and this always just reminds me of like something you would see in like oh my gosh, not He Who Fights with Monsters. What's the other big one? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna blank on the book name. Okay, I was just so mad after the last one. It was so bad. Whatever. Okay, apparently I got a lot of these. Let's see how many. I probably got 25 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15, 19, 20. Oh, I got 20. 20 Attune with the Cosmic Vibrations. Greekish? Oh, yeah. Style of art. Gorgon's Gaze. 10 of those. Oh, more to Territorial Domains. Okay, so I think I ended up with 20 Territorial Domains, 20 Gorgon's Gaze, or 10 Gorgon's Gaze, 20 Attune with Cosmic Vibrations, 25 Dimensional Crossroads. I bet you he was so happy to get rid of those. You don't like the Gorgon's Gaze? I like the color scheme of it. I like how it like goes in with like the jade, I guess I didn't realize they weren't actually swords. I always thought they were like jade swords down the sides, but I don't know. And then with like the yellow, it just kind of comes off weird looking. Like Tomla in a wig, a little. I can see that. This Viper over here is interested in what you're doing. Lots of judgment in those eyes. So I think that's it for mail call, but quite a haul. So these were my Majestics, the Majestic pickups for the week. Normally don't go that hard on it, but I think I just found a seller who had like 20 to 25 of a whole bunch I was looking for, and they were probably like 15-20 cents each. So these are, I normally don't buy a lot of the Alpha, Arcane, and Crucible, and Welcome to Wrath. but I think they were just. I spend a lot of time whenever I'm buying from a person. I go through like their whole store. So even if I'm buying like from like 20 different people, I'll spend most of the day going through like checking out everything else in their store. A, because I want to hit free shipping usually, and B, it's just easier. We did pretty good on the promo haul. Lots of called foils in here. Picking up one of the gaps I had with like the Ira decks, with heavy hitters, with part of the Mistveil, and the heroes. So that's probably what, like 60-ish? 60-ish promos. Well, not 60-ish promos, because then we got gosh, that's probably what, 70, 80? Probably closer to 80. Life of the Parties to add to the collection. It's a lot of life of the Parties promos. Oh gosh, I really didn't think about how much this is gonna be. This is gonna be a lot of bagging. Okay, so overall, pretty solid pickups. News wise, nothing too much crazy going on. I don't know if we ever talked about MetaZoo being picked up by Richard Garfield, which, if you're not familiar with Richard Garfield's name, maybe familiar with his most popular game, Magic the Gathering. He's had several other card games that have kind of fizzled since then. I think he did Netrunners, which actually is fairly popular. No, not like a standalone card game. Or no, it is a standalone card game. But he bought MetaZoo. MetaZoo cards keep selling. They just keep selling. I don't really know why. But this past week I sold a couple. I think I sold another Hoop Snake and some other, a Babe the Blue Ox, I think. I'm not sure why people are picking them up now. Well, I don't know. No one really knows what is in store for the game now that they bought it. They don't know if they're just going to use the IP, make a new game, or if they're going to continue on the game and then keep the old cards and make them usable. Now the boxes, I mean, I wouldn't. This is not financial advice, but I highly recommend you don't buy them. If you're looking to flip them, it is a gamble and a half. It doesn't make any sense to do it. I sold off my MetaZoo sealed immediately, and people were still buying once they went bankrupt. So I didn't lose any money at all on MetaZoo sealed, thankfully. I did open up some packs and been selling them loose. A couple of MetaZoo cards go out every week. I'm always interested to see why. But with the Pokemon opening, I'm thinking, depending on how fast they show up, I might do a small amount of MetaZoo opening with it just to flesh out the opening as a whole. That'll depend. Honestly, if Rosetta shows up, though, I don't know. If there's a lot of ifs happening here, right? Depending on if Rosetta shows up, Rosetta's opening next week. My estimated, they waited a whole week to mail it to me, which isn't great. But if that shows up next week, we're opening it next week. The Pokemon, I'm going to try this weekend to get more 151. Unfortunately, that involves digging through a bunch of Dollar Generals and Walmarts, finding poster packs, the Zapdos EX packs, see if they have any of the booster. Well, they don't have like booster boxes as much as like well, it's not like your traditional box of 36 boosters. It's packs of 6 boosters in a little box. Sometimes you can get those. You can get those for $30, which puts your cost of pack at $5 a pack. If you're buying the poster packs or the Zapdos, you get other promos. You get the posters. The posters and promos for the poster packs alone sell for $7 on TCG. Which, so I've mailed out a couple of those already. I think I still have like another 12, but people buy them. I'm gonna probably just drop the price on them. Because even if they didn't sell those posters at all, it's still $15 for 3 packs, so that maintains the $5 a pack with the added opportunity to sell the poster and the promos for a little extra. So that's pretty cool. That's kind of why I was looking at the Zapdos ones. I think it's 4 for $25, so it is an extra like $5.25 a pack. But you get some real cool Zapdos stuff, and I mean Zapdos, while it's no Articuno, it's still, I mean, OG birds. I love the OG birds. So what I don't keep, I might just keep up a little Zapdos. Like they have like the large cards that are like giant and obviously not playable. Might just throw that up on the wall. But I was actually looking at picking up a bunch of old MetaZoo spell books to open as well. I typically do not like to buy cards or sealed that I have no chance at all of selling or making a profit on. But I do really just like the MetaZoo art stuff. Well, I mean, it's a very unique art style, and I'm into kaiju. We talked about that with Godzilla. I love a cryptid. Like I live, in the heart of Appalachia, right? We've got so much Bigfoot lore going on here. Reginald, which card has body fluids all over it? Are we talking Dimensional Crossroads? We talking Attune? We talking Soul Food? Or my ladies over here? Because I can't help with that. But I like the cryptids. I like the Mothman. My grandma, or Mamaw, I guess, grew up in Point Pleasant, which is home of the Mothman. So, got lots of Mothman lore and history. Which I think my first introduction to that was, I think, a Tom Hanks movie for the Mothman Prophecies that had absolutely nothing to do with the book titled The Mothman Prophecies. I mean, not really. It was about the bridge incident, which led to one of the most prolific sightings of the Mothman. But I really thought there'd be a little bit more Mothman in it than actually showed up. Now, that all being said, Mothman's sort of like the namesake hero. Like he's the mascot. He's the Pikachu of MetaZoo. So I don't know. I just like looking through those cards. I haven't gone through too many sets. I think I have a spell book of UFO, Wilderness. I got Wilderness specifically because I think Bigfoot is like a big pull in that. And I think I got another second edition copy of the original, like a second edition, like OG set. Which that's the set that has like the Hoop Snake, the Babe, the Blue Ox, and all those guys. Like some of probably the most well-known Americana cryptids, like Jersey Devil and all that. So maybe what we'll do is we'll open a couple spell books from different sets. The spell books are pretty cool. They're just kind of like intros to the set. You get, I think, 10 booster packs in them. So not a whole lot, not too much of an investment. They're like $8 or $9 a piece. So I think that's probably what we'll do for pairing up with the Pokemon opening. Just because, I don't know, man. I like when I open a whole case and it takes me 2 hours, like, you get to look through almost every card in the set. And it's a really cool experience. 24 packs of Pokemon just does not seem like much. I feel like that's going to be done in about 30 minutes. And I want to flesh that out a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see if I can't pick up some more Pokemon over the weekend. And anything else. If anyone knows any other good boosters. Yeah. Yeah, well, at least with the second edition, I mean, I think it labels it all like second edition. I'd love to see what the print runs were of Cryptid Nation. Alright, now I think what I'll do is I'll do a run through. When it comes to long-term storage of foils and promos, I always double sleeve to prevent the bend. If it's anything that I'm going to be selling, it just gets single sleeved. But yeah, so we'll go through these next. Oh man, that cold foil Windchakra really is look cool. Like I said, I don't know. I really, well, that's not too bad. You can kind of see how it. Because it's really a dull foil, but it is. All right. Oh, hello. Oh, click and a Banneroonie. All right, cool. Thanks, bots. Keeping me on my toes, paying attention to chat. Okay, so we're going to go through and we're gonna inside sleeve these. Let me think. So what else was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, so anyways, Metazoo. And I also figure, worst case, I mean, I can buy them super cheap. You can buy booster boxes of a lot of Metazoo sets for 20 bucks. Right? So I might just open them and then not list them yet, and then if by chance, with Richard Garfield at the helm of Metazoo, it picks up and off, then heck, I guess I'll list them then. But until then, we'll just hold on to them. They look cool. I've got a ton of cards. Like, I've got a bunch of old Neopet cards. I don't know if anyone ever played the old Neopets trading card game. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of those. I've got a bunch of early Pokemon binders that I don't let see the sun. So I can do that with some Metazoo cards, or at least make up a nice little box of them. I've got a whole bunch. I got like a bunch of those card condos. I've got like the doubles and the singles for those. So maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe that's, yeah. Maybe we'll just take a quick little looky-loo at Metazoo. Oh my gosh. I'll practice all my rhymes. Yeah, man, those cold foil. I'm gonna see if there's more of the set that I can pick up. There probably is. Just depends on the cost. I wasn't looking to spend too much. Typically, my strategy with these is just pick them up dirt cheap, hold them for a year or two until a new card comes out that utilizes it. They jump up from 15 cents to $15. Flipperoo, make a whole bunch of money. Works every time. Doesn't have as much with the promos, more so with the Majestics over here, but the promos, like I said, I think the promos are just sleeping. There's just not a lot of printed, right? Like 33 of each promo, or at least for the Armory promos, get sent to each store. At this point, I can't even, actually, I'm gonna have to double check how many gem stores there are. I want to say there's like 2,700 gem stores. So take that, multiply it by 33. That's how many are out there. A lot of these just live in boxes. I don't know. I think there's a good chance that value will come way down the road on these old promos. And if not, I love a shiny card, I guess. I might not even. Yeah, no, I should. Okay, I'm trying not. Gotta convince myself not to be lazy on these ones. Let me see. What's happening? What else should we discuss? What else that's not fab related? Don't wanna step on any toesies for the Friday cast. Let me think. How's the stream quality been? Has it been still maintaining across the board? So last Friday I had some issues with the tons of frames dropping. I think it was mostly because it was storming out. When it storms or gets too windy around here, because I'm like out in the sticks, it drastically affects internet. Oops, I didn't want to do that. So that was a concern, but I was also concerned that was maybe because I restream, right? So we're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, we're on Kick, and sometimes the you're going out 3. I only have 50 up. That's all you can get out here. So I was kind of concerned about that. So we switched over to Restream. We tried that first with our Everfest opening on Sunday. And that worked pretty good, except for YouTube. YouTube needed a special configuration that I didn't know about, and they don't tell you until you already start streaming. So that was kind of shot, but I think we're all fixed and primed for Restream on Friday. What is today? I think it's the 8th. Yeah. Yes, we'll see. I think I actually got... Actually, it looks like the updated shipping... I don't know. I don't trust them. I don't trust anyone who waits a week to ship me my stuff, but the original delivery date was actually the 25th for the box of Rosetta, which is tragic. And I still don't have my PayPal still hold my money. Apparently they can hold it for 21 days before it automatically comes back to me, which sucks. So that's really holding me down on, rebuying cases, opening and relisting. But the updated shipping on the Rosetta case, I checked right before stream, says it could be here on the 10th, which is Thursday. I work Thursday night, so no box opening Thursday. Friday, of course, is the cast, Riled Up with Andrew. So potentially I might do another weekend opening for Rosetta, maybe Sunday again. I really just have to open them as soon as I get it. I want them fast. I need to get that. I need to get them those money cards. This has been such a crazy week for sales. Actually, I can't. I'm not going to go into it too much because of, you know, I'll talk about this Friday. But moral of the story, the TLDR is I need more Rosetta, like stat. Commons, rares, everything. I need as much as I can listed as soon as possible. And if you did miss the Everfest opening, no legendaries, no fables, so nothing too crazy that way, but we did get 2 Swarming Gloomveils, foil and non-foil, each of those at like 30 and 35. So that was a cool pickup. The cold foil kind of holding the whole game, the whole set together. Healing potion, pulled one of those that ended up selling for 10. Also got a Crown of Reflection in cold foil, which I mailed out today. We got 3 extended art cards, and I gotta tell you, from my previous like almost 8, I don't know, I really can never remember how many. Some days I remember, some days I don't. I probably should just pull up and write it down sometime, but I've opened up a ton, right? Like I've opened every card in the set, including Starvo, including, you know, the Valhai, everything. So all that being said, I almost never get extended arts. For whatever reason, my luck is not great. But I did pull 3 of them this time. Most of them going into the vault. Actually, I'll get a little Rishiru over here. These all, oh no, those are Destodon. Okay. So, let's take a look at what's going into the vault from Everfest. Frostbite, still actually less than a quarter. I'm going to hold on to the foil for this. This is just normal foil token, but the Frostbite tokens, when ice is on, tend to go for quite a bit. I really like the art for it. I really like the foiling on it. I held on to it. These are all cards that were under $1 that I pulled, which was way too many of them. I don't even think this is all of them. All right, Talisman of Featherfoot, I got in cold foil. We did average 1.5 cold foils, another one here, per box, Amulet of Intervention. We got a foil microprocessor, and a foil Knick-Knack Bric-a-Brac, and a foil Genis What You Need, and Distillation Sphere. And then here's 2 of our, I sold the 3rd extended art already, the Thunder and Quake, but I kept the 100 Winds. Pick a card, any card, just because I think this pick a card, any card's like 19 cents, and 100 Winds was like 25 cents, which is a crime for these cool extended art cards. They will go and be held onto forever. So those were from the Everfest opening. But all that being said, you know, if you want to see when the schedule's coming out, hit up my socials. They're up there in the corner, pointing. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That's where the schedules come out. So if you're interested, do that. If you like the streams, I see there's people across, all over the place here. Follow, give me a like, give me a subscribe. I've been doing 3 streams a week. Typically the streams are like 1 box opening, 1 case opening. Then I will do 1 mail call or some sort of sorting if I don't have a bunch of cards to go through. That's what this is. This is a mail call day. And then every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, I do a Riled Up podcast with Andrew. Riled Up Fab in the chat. We talk about all things Flesh and Blood, mostly through the news that came out, meta discussions. He comes at it from a player, like a, I don't want to say spike perspective, but he's very competitive. Knows a lot about the game. Loves talking about the game. I come from it from a collector's, right? As you can tell, collecting matters more to me, and a pretty card matters more than me. I can look at this. It's a crime that a foil Rise Up is only 10 cents. Look how cool that is. Is it good? I don't know. Strommeyer, Faye. One of those is not a living legend. So, what's up with that? But we come from it from very different perspectives, and that usually ends up pretty interesting. So, stop on by on Friday and hear what we have to yap about. Everyone loves a good yap. Just throw us on in the background while you're eating dinner, while you're sorting cards, while you're cracking cases, and we'll get y'all caught up. You don't gotta read the news. Oh, actually, I don't need to double that one. Oh man, actually, I've not been paying attention. I don't need to do non-foils. I should have sorted out non-foils from foils. Oh well. Yeah, and so yeah, that's all times tab. And then anything that comes up cool that is more comic related or Magic, MetaZoo, Pokemon, anything that at least that shows up in my spheres of attention, I will discuss throughout. Normally on Mail Call Day, not so much on a box opening day. Box opening is strictly box opening, unless something cool is out about that set. So that is that. That is my schedule, but mostly, and the whole reason I even stream at all, I got this little website up there called cardboardkings.shop, and lo and behold, boys, that's a shop. I sell singles, I sell comics, I sell manga, I sell pretty much anything collectible on my eBay side of this shop. Graded cards, comics, manga, collectibles, a lot of VTuber merch for VTuber fans out there. Representing Pippa. Pippa strong. Pee. Lots of Phase Connect merch over there. Not at scalper prices. I actually end up listing most of it around the actual store price because I just get it at way less than store price. Oops, shoot. So take a gander over yonder for all that. Now my TCG stores, there's two of them listed on the website. One of them says direct, one of it does not. The one that says direct is just near mint Magic the Gathering. I will be putting Pokemon on there with my next Pokemon opening. I ended up actually, the original reason I bought Pokemon is because, so if you to know the ins and outs of TCG Player, there's hard limits on your accounts for things like you can't have separate shipping for different things, and you can't have more than 15 mass price rules. So what happens is if you need more than 15 rules, or if let's say you sell direct, you only want your near mint copies over there, and you don't want to sell, lightly played, modern, any of that. You don't want to deal with third grading people when it comes to direct. It is miserable. It'll cause you headaches. You will hate your life. It's not worth it. But that's all direct. The other store is what I had to make so that I could have different shipping costs, because you don't want to have your direct cards with your other cards, which kind of sucks. I wish there was better ways around it, but coding limitations being what it is, we're stuck with this dilemma. So I started a new store. I had to flesh out my sales, so I just bought a whole bunch of Pokemon, which is, you know, if you're looking to level up your TCG player store, going after well sought after cards primarily. Like, I opened 3 cases of Everfest and I think 2 cases of Bright Lights and two boxes of heavy hitters. And I just pulled all the cards I knew were going to sell, posted those first, and by golly, I hit level 3 in less than 2 weeks and level 4 within a month. So that's the secret. That's the long and short of that. But so I had to hype up my new store. They at least put it at level 4. I didn't have to go through all that, but it's real hard to, you know, sell from a store with like 0 sales, not have gold seller badge, have 0 reviews. So I once again just bought a bunch of Pokemon, loaded up that second store, and if you're on my website, cardboardkings.shop, the TCG store that doesn't say direct is the rest of my cards. Now, you're like, well, why would I buy through your storefront and not buy through TCG Direct or TCG, you know, directly, right? Like, why search, or why not search and compare and all that yada yada? Well, the simple fact of the matter is, if you buy through my storefront, I sell cards on my storefront at a 5% discount compared to all my cards if they show up during the search. So that's a cool feature that they have, where you can have your own little web storefront. It's more for brick and mortar stores, but I figure, heck, I don't got a brick and mortar store, and there's no brick and mortar card shops for about 90 minutes from here. So I'll make my own little community here streaming. That was actually, well, I'm gonna say my Gap advisor from TCG, he was like, you've got to really rely on having a community, and I'm like, well, there's no community here. So he's like, well, I'll make one. I'm like, I will make one. Now we're streaming. So streaming 3 days a week, talking to all y'all. So hit up the chat, hit up the comments, let me know what you're thinking. And buy singles. Don't buy sealed. Buying sealed is for idiots. people who can buy enough to make it worth it. I wish Pokemon Sealed had any sort of decent EV. I think, because I wanted to buy a couple booster boxes. So I'm asking, I don't play Pokemon. I haven't played Pokemon since probably 3rd grade. So I think I quit at the time Fossil came out. But I have friends who still play Pokemon, so I'm like, hey, Pokemon people, what boxes can I open where I can make some money? What's the hotness? What are we doing these days? There's just like nothing. There's not a single set that you can open, even at like quantity, and pull profit on. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm Googling, I'm looking around, I'm reading the Reddit. By golly, I really don't think there's a way to make money. I don't know why anyone opens it. Unless you get your boxes at wholesale, like distributor prices, there's probably no way, no shot you're making any money opening Pokemon. Except for these 151s. These 151s are something special, and I think it's just because they don't sell them in booster boxes, and it's the original 151. Who doesn't love original 151 Pokemon? So it is what it is. Alright, so we're finally done double bagging all of the promos. I think I may hold off. Well, I'm not gonna hold off. I'm gonna go probably watch Murder Crumpet or something while I do the rest of these double baggins. So, and I gotta exercise still tonight. Got a lot to do. It's a long night ahead of me. So for any vault cards from Everfest that you saw that you may want that aren't just showing off here from my vault, those are listed all on my TCG store. The commons, the rares are already listed, so go ahead and pick up your singles if you want them. And I think that's it, chat. I think we are done for the day. It was a quick stream, a quick 90-minute stream. But tune in again Friday. Friday will be Riled Up with Andrew. Riled Up Fab there in chat if you want to. Actually, can I? Oh man. Oh, let me learn. Let me learn to do some Twitch foo here. Let me see. How do I? Is that gonna work? Maybe we'll see. All right, yeah. Shout out in there. Give him a follow. Just let me turn that off. And I will see you all then. Unless somehow Rosetta shows up tomorrow, because I don't work tomorrow. If Rosetta shows up tomorrow, we're gonna open tomorrow. I need that. I need those cards listed. But hope you all have a great day, and I will catch you Friday. Toodles.